it's Zena. Welcome back. This video is a lug comparison and review between the Dory and the Tenor. These are shown today in the Tartan Plaid and the Whimsy Black. And yeah, so let's take a look at them. As you can see right off the bat, they are very similarly styled. They do have quite a bit of differences as well, but here goes. They both have the top carry handles and both have a crossbody shoulder strap that is removable. Yeah, so starting with that bit, these handles are of the fabric, the material. They're folded and sewn, so they're a little bit more robust. They also have a slightly wider gap there. These handles on the Tenor are seatbelt strap, folded and sewn, same format, but they're smaller and smaller gap. So both work great, both will be fine, but there you go, there's a difference. Also, the way that they're anchored on the Dory, they're anchored to the strap that's sewn all the way down to the bottom with feet on the bottom. This one, they're just anchored right here at the sewing line. So if you have a heavy bag and you're pulling with that, it could, I don't know if it will, but it could start to pull at that seam right there because it's only that double stitch seam that's holding it in from both sides. There's no continuation to carry the weight or share the strap burden, if you will. And this one does not have feet on the bottom. But next comparison, let's look at the size. You can see that the Dory is slightly thicker this way and the Tenor is slightly wider this way. But if we put them bottom to bottom, that's pretty much what you'll see. Yeah, deeper there, wider there, and they're about the same height. So roughly the same capacity, I will say that. On the front, they both have the signature cell phone pocket. Oh, no, sorry, I lied. I was mistaken for a moment there, I forgot. The Tenor has that pocket. The Dory actually has a cell phone pocket, but it's on the inside of the flap there, and it actually has two of them. There's one on each side of the center zipper. So inside the strap area, but there, so you have two on this one. So maybe one for glasses, one for phone. This one just has the one for whichever you choose to use. The other difference is the Tenor is just the pocket on the front, and the Dory has a charm bar on there if you choose to use that. Another difference is the quilting. You can't see the quilting super well. This is the big hatched or a brickwork one, you know, with the diagonal hatch bricks. And this one is the same. Sorry, I said it was different. They're actually the same, but they look different because you don't see the stitching as distinctly on here until you get up close, just because of the way the pattern is. Sorry. On the back, it is different. The Dory is stitched, quilted on front and back. The Tenor is not quilted on the back. It's just straight fabric. So it is different, but same, yeah, if that makes sense. Okay, speaking of the backs, the Dory doesn't have anything on the back except that inside the flap pocket. The Tenor has a zipper pocket all the way across the back. And inside that pocket, you have two pin slots. And inside you can see there the love stripe pattern. And that's pretty. But yeah, so there's your back of that one. Inside of the Dory, while we're talking about it, is, I don't remember what they call that, but it's like little plus signs, could be a flower, and dots. Very simple. It's tan with black. Okay, the strap on the Dory is a nice wide strap. The strap on the Tenor is also the same, so same width. Again, both are removable, adjustable, whatnot. Inside the Dory, like I said, you have those two pockets and then you have the flapped zipper closure, so it is wide basically all the way up to the top. So when you look at it on the side of the bag, if it was expanded, you really have the full cubic rectangle of space. The Tenor, on the other hand, is more of a triangular shape. So it's wide on the bottom. Let's move that tag out of the way. So it's wide on the bottom and narrow on the top. It doesn't have the flapped closure. It comes to a point closure. So the zipper is right on the top there. So you do lose a little bit of capacity depending on how you're using the bag, but it is taller, so it may or may not affect you. Again, depends on what you're carrying and how you have it packed. Also, with the dory, you can tuck the flapped zipper down inside, and then it doesn't get in your way at all either. But if you have it full open, it could give you a little bit extra vertical capacity if you're going to leave it like that. So you could also use it coming to a point that way, if that makes sense, versus letting it bridge the gap. Inside you have zipper pocket, privacy, 2 cargo pockets on front. On the other side you have a nice big clear view pocket. You also have a key bungee attached to one side. And I'll put that strap back inside. And so that is the dory in Tartan Plaid. And then the tenor in Whimsy Black. Inside you also get a pouch. This is not purchasable separately. It only comes with the tenor, but it's a great size pouch. It is padded. It is quilted on the front. It's not quilted on the back, but there is still a little padding there. So it's great for a little tech pouch. You could put a cell phone, make it into a wristlet with one of your other straps, wristlet strap from another wallet or something. Yeah, it has a nice zipper opening. And inside you have a privacy zipper pocket on one side and a bunch of card slots and a cash drawer on the other. So a big slot in the back and 6 slots in front, 3 and 3. So a little built-in weld if you wanted to use it that way, and if you don't, that's okay. It's still a great pouch and fits perfectly inside this bag and any other bag. So I will use that for a lot of things. Also inside you have 2 cargo pockets on this side. They are both soft lined. On that same side next to it, you have your key bungee mount right there with the clip on the end. Opposite the key bungee, on the opposite side, you have 2 card slots, and it is RFID. It does come with one of the compliment cards. This one says, "Believe in yourself" in Dragonfly Multi. I'll put that in my wallet. On that same side, next to the card slots, you have your clear view pocket. Nice big one there. So that is pretty much the sum of it all. So you've got the tenor and the dory. Both are great configuration, great size, great style. There's your front and front. Both of them have the Lug signature logo embedded in the front corner, and they're both great size, basically the same. Hope that helps. Special thank you to Melissa for requesting this. It was definitely on the list for sure, and we will come back with a more extensive tote review and spectrum another time. But thank you, Melissa, for requesting this specific one. Hope you're all having a great day and have a great rest of your week. Bye for now.